Human Resources as Main Support in MIXUE Company by Juwita Jerniati Gea. Introduction. The definition of human resources according to MTI Haryanja argues that human resources are one of the most important factors in a company in terms of other factors besides working capital. Therefore, human resources are needed to be managed properly so that the company effectiveness and efficiency will increase. According to another expert, namely Hasibuan, he argues that human resources has the meaning of integrated expertise that comes from everyone's thinking and physical abilities. Human resources are productive individuals who work as a driving force for a company, but in institutions and companies that have the function of being an asset so that their abilities must be trained and developed. The definition of macro human resources in general consists of two, namely macro human resources, namely the number of people of productive age in an area, and micro-human resources in the narrow sense, namely individuals who work in an institution or company. The MIXUE company is a franchise company that sells soft-serve ice cream and tea drinks from Zhengzhou, Henan, China. Apart from China, MIXUE has many outlets in Vietnam. MIXUE has been present in Indonesia since 2020 with its first outlet at Cihampelas Walk, Bandung City, and currently has many outlets throughout Indonesia. Today, the latest developments view employees not as mere resources, but rather as capital or assets for institutions or companies. Because of that, a new term emerged outside of HR, human resources, namely HC or human capital. Her HR is seen not just a player asset, but as an asset that is valuable and can be multiplied, developed, and not vice versa as a liability. Indonesia is now facing new challenges in entering the era of globalization. On the other hand, internal problems also come and go. Critical issues that often arise are the desire to make improvements in all fields, including education, because education is one of the suprasystem components of development that can produce quality human resources. Development is defined as a nation effort to improve quality by utilizing existing resources, both human and natural resources, through a process of planning, implementing and evaluating continuously. Meanwhile, according to Surjono Sukamto, development is a process of change in all areas of life that is carried out deliberately according to a certain plan. Indonesia national development, for example, is a process of change that is carried out based on a certain plan. The important role of human resources in the company is that all potential human resources can be utilized as an effort to achieve success in achieving goals both individually and within the company. The important role of human resources in the company is that all potential human resources can be utilized as an effort to achieve success in achieving goals both individually and within the company. These resources, namely time, energy, and human ability, can really be used in an integrated manner and optimally for the benefit of the company. Human resources as the first and main factor in the process of development and achievement of company goals. If the company already has large capital and advanced technology, abundant natural resources, but there are no human resources who can manage and take advantage of it. It will not be possible to achieve success in achieving company goals. That is why the importance of the role of human resources in the company is very much needed as the main element and controlling element of the company's success. For general staff then can be applied to both an organization in the culinary business, the technicalities of which must, of course, be adjusted to the scale and conditions of each business, but the principles will remain the same. Following are the four steps taken by MIXUE companies in obtaining quality human resources. First, organization design. Before we decide to recruit employees to support the growth of our culinary business, the first step that must be taken is to think about and design the organization first. Without an organizational design master plan, aggressive additional employees along with business growth will only be a time bomb because there is no clarity of tasks and function and good interaction between various functions within the organization. To talent acquisition. The next step is talent acquisition, which is often referred to as recruitment. The tendency in the culinary business when there is a need for recruitment is to simple open job vacancies through social media. Three rewards, third rewards, and remuneration. It is the nature of every human being to want to be respected by others. Like with employees in the organization, we must appreciate employees who have got good performance according to. Fourth, talent development and retention. Last but not least, along with the development of the business, employee capabilities must also develop. Employees who are given the opportunity and means to develop themselves both professionally and personally will have more motivation to contribute to the business and hope to stay in the business because they see a better opportunity. So it can be concluded that employees have an important role for the company because they are the main supporter for achieving company goals. Employees are company assets providing the company and conducting business process. The success and failure of the company depends on the success in managing its human resources. So, how important human resources are to the company? So, companies must pay attention to HR performance or improve the HR selection process or HR recruitment. That's all. Thank you.